What's up, Denver Foos? What's up? What's up? What's up? Just like that, baby. We're live. The Denver Foos Barber Shop, 1400 South Federal Boulevard, baby.
Yay.
Yeah. And this is a special episode. We were supposed to do this yesterday, but we got caught up at the movie premiere. Shout out to Shoot from the Hip, Thunder Night Entertainment. Did an amazing movie premiere.
Yep. Movie premiere for Shoot from the Hip.
Shoot from the Hip.
Very funny movie. It's got some action. It's got some kung fu type of fighting. But it's got the bad voiceovers, which makes it funny.
Right on, baby.
Yeah.
But we're going to... we have a special guest. Broncos Libre. You guys are familiar with him? Oh, man, I can't drink that now.
You want mine?
Right here, look. He's going to pop up on the pod right now. We're going to get him on. We're going to get him on live. We're going to talk about this Broncos 2025 schedule, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You already know. Schedule time.
Let's go.
What's up, Alan? How you doing? Talking about what? There you go. We're coming to you live from the Denver Foos Barber Shop. We got to give a couple shout outs to some of our sponsors. SE Shirts and Hoodies, you guys. They have custom sponsors. Promotional items. If you have a business, if you need embroidery, straight direct to garment, screen printing services, they have everything you need. They can also help you make your logos cleaner. They have all that ability. Just hit up seshirtsandhoodies.com. We're also sponsored by La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant, located at 2340 Champa Street, where we have our monthly comedy show, Mile High Laughs.
Who's going to be on the comedy show this week?
It's gonna be the headliner is
Make you nervous enough.
you're not, you're just messing me up. So the headliner for Mile High Laughs is gonna be Chris Fonseca. We got Chris on. We had him on a couple weeks ago now? We had him on the podcast. Funny dude. Get your tickets at sidesplittingent.com. It's only $10 each. So come on down, enjoy some funny comedians, some delicious Mexican food, and a dance party right afterwards. What more can you ask for? Sounds like a perfect date night to me.
What else is going on? Talking about the nuggets.
Go Nuggets, that's right. Yep, they just got to win now, guys. What's your guys' prediction for this game? How many points are we going to win by? Chat. How many points do you think we're going to win by today? Put that in. Make that a bet. I don't know. I feel like we're just going to win these games. I'm still pissed about the last game, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
I don't even want to, we didn't even want to talk about it afterwards.
I mean, what's there really to talk about? They didn't win, and so now they have to win 2 in a row. So let's not
20
harp
ball.
on
They're
the
going to win
past.
by 20.
We ain't gonna harp on the past.
Marco Fetti says they're going to win by 20.
What's up, Marco Fetti?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you already know. Is it on the TV?
Is it on the TV? Maybe you could start doing some of that. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just trying to get all this technical side. It looks like I'm just on my phone. I'm trying to get Bronco Libre in the chat. We're going to talk about this 2025 schedule, which was crazy cool. If you guys are familiar with mutton busting, you know, at the stock show, we actually were at the stock show and we seen the mutton busting.
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
Mutton busting. You just showed it to me a few minutes ago.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I think it's hilarious.
Watch the whole thing in its entirety. Watch this. Watch this.
What up, Plex Music?
Ladies and gentlemen, today's the Uniquely Broncos main event is about to begin. We've got 14 challengers stepping into the arena to test their skill. Who's going to hang on to become this year's mutton busting champion? We are picking to find out. Hit the tomahawk plus. That is what we call a poker face plant. They are going to need a recharge after the
Face
fly mutton fly. Holding on tight, down it goes, and that went about as well as you thought it would. Well, give him a silver star for trying, but
Silver star. Cowboys. The Jets, they just look like a jet.
Too full, more like too full. Oh, giant mistake. They are going to regret that one. It is time for the final one.
Yeah, mini miles, baby.
Mini
And
mile.
he could go all the way. Friends, if you're not excited about this, I'm not sure why.
That's awesome. Mini miles.
Mini miles. And boom, there's the schedule.
Mine sure lists these
We're
five.
about to get into the
Mine sure lists
schedule. We
these
got a
five
special guest,
mascots.
and we're going to talk over the schedule. Bronco Libre, are you ready? Let's see. I'm going to bring him in. Let's see.
What's happening, Denver Foos? Looks like we might have some technical difficulties here. It looks like here at the Denver Foos, they're having some technical difficulties here on their side right now. I'm sure they're going to be up and running here at any moment, guys. But what I'm excited here for this year is this schedule released yesterday. Super excited with it. I can't wait for the season to come up so that we're in there. And it looks like they're back up on board. What's up, fellas? I can't hear you, Benny. What's up? I can't hear you, Benny. Abe, I'm unable to hear you guys. Let me try this on my side. I'm going to disconnect and I'll get right back into it. Let me disconnect and I'll get back into it. What's a happening? Can you hear me now? Yeah, that's strange. I cannot hear you guys. Still no audio on my end. I cannot hear you guys. Nope. Hello.
Check it down.
Now I could hear you.
Yeah. You can hear us?
Yes, sir.
Hey, welcome to the Denver Foos podcast. What's up, Bronco Libre?
What's happening?
What's
What's happening? We got him in here, baby. Look.
There it is. Right there.
Woo! So what did you think of the schedule release video? We kind of were watching it. We didn't have it on here, but did you see the mutton busting?
I did. I loved it.
That was great, huh? The way they were just... Hopefully, we'll just bust all these foos off. Pause. No, I'm just kidding. No, and then they put Minnie Miles. Minnie Miles is dope.
I was able to meet Minnie Miles a couple years ago. This was, 3 years ago? When I was able to do the flag on the field. And I was able to, while I was doing the flag, I had Miles come up to me and give me a chokehold.
Oh, man.
You can actually see that on my TikTok itself. And you see Minnie Miles there in the background. But just having that, that atmosphere, the whatchamacallit, the camaraderie that the Broncos have to support our mascot and giving him a little Minnie Miles.
Yeah.
What other team actually has that?
I don't think that many do at all.
No.
And from what I understood, it's like a program that I think a kid could go and do it. Like I don't think do the Broncos still have the kickoff kid anymore?
Yes, they still do.
They do the kickoff kid. Yeah, my sister was a kickoff kid back in the day. I actually got picked, but we didn't answer the phone. They left a message, and we never called them back, and I didn't get to go do it. But
oh darn!
But let's talk about this schedule here. I mean, shit. I think we can go undefeated, baby. What do you think?
Hey, like my buddy Bronco said, 20-0.
Real.
I mean, don't you love the optimism every year? Let's talk about this first matchup. Week 1, September 7th, at home against Tennessee Titans. And yeah, what do you think of that? Cam Ward.
The way
Do you think he'll be the starting QB?
To the quarterback.
Yeah.
Like you're putting in the number one pick going against the number one defense in the league.
Yeah.
Like the only way they're saying to him is like, welcome to the NFL, kid.
Right. Yeah, no, it's going to be a nightmare for him.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to see that. Maybe they're foreseeing Cam Ward and Bo Nix are going to be going head to head here in the future, if they think he's going to be.
I could see that happening.
If
you're talking about going back to the 80s where John Elway and Dan Marino type of matchup or whatever.
Mhm.
But I see that with Jaden Daniels right now, especially when they put us on that Sunday night football game later on. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. So you think for Tennessee for week 1, are we getting the dub?
Oh,
What do you think?
absolutely.
Dub. Okay.
Easy.
I'm marking that on
Rookies.
I'm marking that on my dub list. So that's a dub. Then going into Bengals. Oh wait, no. I'm reading the schedule wrong. I got this schedule right here. Look, like that.
Oh,
You're looking at it like that? Okay. Week 2, we go against another AFC South team.
the Colts.
The Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you feel about that matchup against the Broncos here at home? Is it away? No, it's actually away.
It's
Lucas
in
Oil.
Indy this year.
Mm.
Oh man, those games are so hard in that stadium.
No,
You know
maybe
what?
sarcastic.
One thing that I'm going to say right now, you know that Taylor's going to be holding on to that ball.
Uh-huh.
He's not going to drop it right before he goes to the end because that's the whole game changer right there for us last year. That's why we won the game because he fumbled it.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I think this year, especially with the addition that we got to both of our offense and defense, I think we're going to go into Indy and it's going to be a dub for me.
Easy dub, yeah.
Mhm.
I could see us starting 2-0 starting this year. This is exciting, man.
Heck
Shit.
yeah.
Then week 3, we are also away in Los Angeles. We face our first AFC West rival division game against the Chargers. I always want to say San Diego. I can never not say that Los Angeles.
They're always
Chargers.
going to be San Diego.
Yeah. They're just San Diego.
And they have a new coach. Or no, they have Harbaugh, his
They have
second year.
Harbaugh's
Second year. What do you think of that matchup? Chargers, Broncos,
You
week
know,
3.
week three, early in the season, we're starting to face our divisional. I feel like we get them at a good because we're still going to be to identify teams. But we're also going to see Omari and Hampton, who was thought we were going to pick up as well.
Mm.
But I feel like with our defense, we're going to be able to stop him, and he's not going to be able to do much as well. And I think with because we're just talking about this last night, that PS2 was out for that first game when they did play. And this time he's going to be there, and he's going to be a lot healthier. He's coming off of a Defensive Player of the Year award,
Oh.
and they're just going to get shut down.
Yeah, they're just going to have problems with our defense.
Yeah.
I mean, our defense, they were so effective last year. Shit. I was this morning I was watching a video of the no-fly zone and that Super Bowl 50 defense. And man, I mean, we're like a baby version of them. But we're some of the stats even better than that defense last year. I think our defense last year, we had some better stats. We had more sacks or what was it, tackles or something? There was a crazy stat like that, which I was so amazed about because I felt like that 2015 defense was so dominant. But last year's defense to have a stat like that was crazy.
No, I agree. The defense itself was one of the best that we've had in recent years as well. But they think they did lead the team in overall sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So, 3-0, baby. We're already at 3-0. Okay. Going on to week 4. Back at home, September 29th. It's a Monday night football game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Is their quarterback, wasn't he hurt last year a little bit? Or weren't they saying he was kind of like...
No. Because they had T. Higgins, and that's when we had Riley Moss come back from injury.
Okay. So how do you think they will fare against Cincinnati at home Monday night?
The they just have flip. We're now here at home. We're not playing that game out there. We're going to have our crowd. We're going to have our energy that's going to be out here. And I feel that they overpaid for both T. Higgins and Chase So with that being said, and then getting us getting Barron, that's what hurt us last year against them, where T. Higgins just lit us up. But now that we have that defensive support that we didn't have last year, it's gonna get locked down.
What did you think, Abe? What do you think about that week 4 matchup, Monday Night Football against the Bengals? Huh?
We always beat them.
We always beat them.
There
So
we
be
go.
no thing.
I don't know. I don't know all the stats and all that, but
No,
fuck
I
them.
know.
We're
Just
gonna
what do you
beat their
think?
ass.
All right, so
don't
we're
care.
going
I like
4-0.
4-0
4-0
right now.
Yeah, we just have. I just feel like our defense is gonna be so much stronger than it has even from last year. It was great. So I don't even see Kevin McAllister doing anything on us either.
Nope.
Then we're back on the road, which a game that we have circled for personal reasons. We want to go to Philadelphia for this
yeah.
game. We're back on the road. We're hitting Philadelphia, the reigning Super Bowl champions. Broncos take on Philly in Philly. What do you think of that game?
This is going to be one of the tough ones that I think the Broncos are going to have a hard time with.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be super close. But me personally, this is going to be our first loss of the season.
I could totally see that happening. It's going to be a hard-fought game. It'll be kind of, I think, similar to, was it last year when we played the Ravens?
Yeah.
Where we kind of like, we looked good in the first half and then it just kind of went away from us. I hope it doesn't get away from us because, but this will be the ultimate test. I think if we come in 4-0, we'll be riding in hot, a lot of confidence. But this is finally a real team that we'll have to face, and it'll be a real test,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No. Huh?
Testing the audio.
Yeah. Are we having? Are we echoing to you?
I'm echoing to myself. Like
You're
that's how
echoing to
I hear
yourself?
the echo. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't hear an echo at all. So, how does it sound, Abe? Oh, okay. Then that leads us. Then we're still on the road. In week 6, we're going across the pond to face the New York Jets.
Remember the way we say this. Jets suck.
Yeah.
Jets sucks. I remember saying that back in '99 against Vinny Testaverde.
AFC Championship game.
Always last ride, last rodeo. Yeah.
Why don't we go to London?
Are you going to be going to London for that game, Bronco Libre?
Unfortunately, I will not be going to that game. Just like how last year when I invited you guys over to Beer Fest. That's the week of Beer Fest.
Yes, Beer Fest.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I guess we'll just go to Philly, baby. The next best thing.
Like it matters where we drink beer.
Exactly. You're going to be in Philly. You're going to have to get the Philly cheesesteak right with it.
Yeah. I was mentioning that we should bring some green chili to put on it.
Ooh, that would be so good.
But Jets, do you think we would get that win over there across the pond?
I think that's going to be an easy victory for the Broncos. The Jets, I don't think really improved that much as opposed to like how we did. So I feel like this is going to be an easy win. Just like how last year we went into New York or New Jersey and we barely pulled that out. But that's only because of the weather-related issues as well. But this year coming in, our team is so much better, and I feel it'll be an easy victory for us.
Then the next week we face New York again. We face the New York Giants at home.
That's crazy.
This is the one like I circled this one right here as possible trap game.
Yeah.
The only reason why I say that is because of us traveling back from London itself. And it could be where they might be complacent or they just might be tired because of all that traveling itself. And that might be a game that creeps up on us. But I think we get out the victory itself. Like maybe a 3-4 point victory.
Yeah, no, it might. I mean, shit. We're gonna travel to Philly, then they might get beat down over there. Then they have to go all the way to London. That's just gonna be just exhausting to travel just around to London and back, and they got to just be back at home in a week.
Yeah.
And then
Shit.
that's gonna kind of mess up. I mean, they're young. We're a young team. Come on, they can handle it. They should be able to handle it.
I agree.
I thought they usually let you get your bye week after that. That's crazy.
No. Then we're going NFC East again after the New York Giants at home. We have the infamous Dallas Cowboys at home.
Cowboy, baby.
What
Cowboys.
do you think of that game, Dak?
For me, the Cowboys are not that good. Jerry Jones needs to let go of that team. And I think we'll just destroy them.
Yeah. They have our old Javonte Williams.
Who?
Javonte is on there.
Oh, I don't know who that is. He disappeared from us. He ghosted us.
You're dead to me. You're dead to me now.
So
That's
looking
funny.
back, okay, let's do a recap. After the Cowboys, we're thinking we're take that. We might lose to Philly. There's a possibility we could get a trap game going on. So up to week 8, we're prophesizing what? 6-2? What do you got on your?
Yeah.
6-2.
That
mean,
sounds good.
I'm living high and mighty with 6-2 by week 8. That's meeting expectations, and yeah, it's just kind of reaching expectations. Then we hit the road. We take it down to Texas. After one Texas team to another, we
Damn.
go to Houston against the Houston Texans, November 2nd, week 9.
That's a morning game too.
That might be also. I think that could be a really tough game, shootout game. Two
I agree with that.
fire young quarterbacks. I mean, we want our redemption. Because was it last year they beat us?
They did.
Yeah, we want that redemption. But this time it's in their house. Because last year it was here. Wasn't it?
No, it was in Texas last year.
Oh, it was in Texas last year. Yeah, no, didn't they give us a BS call of the roughing the quarterback and
Oh yeah, that was tough. Tough game for us as well. But I feel like now with just the additions that we have in these outlets that Bo has this year that he didn't have last year is going to be a complete difference maker for this upcoming season for us. So those close games that we did lose last year, those are victories this year.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right. Yeah. So going in there, so 7-2 by week 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then we come back home.
And you got the 0-9 Raiders coming in.
0-9 Raiders coming in
No, just kidding.
by that time for a Thursday night football game against the
wow.
Raiders. Wow, that's
Ooh.
kind of a new one for us.
Ooh.
I don't think we've ever faced the Raiders on Thursday night football. I don't ever remember. Do you recall ever having a Raider game on Thursday night football?
Not that I recall, and if it was, it had to been either in Vegas, not in Vegas, like in Oakland when they were playing. But
Yeah, it had to have been.
maybe
years
that.
ago.
I swear I hardly ever remember that. I feel like we always go against the Chargers or the Chiefs.
Everybody needs to get off early and call out the next day.
We
You
should
know
just
what
be
I'm actually doing for that game is I'm taking off that day so we can tailgate all day long.
There you go.
And then I'm taking that Friday off.
Yeah.
Just so I can nice and relax after a nice victory over the Raiders.
That's right. Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
That sounds like a plan, my man.
There we go.
Where's that? November 6th?
November 6th.
Okay.
Then we get a little of that baby bye week, and we're still at home.
Mm-hmm.
Then we faced the Chiefs for the first time, the big bad Chiefs.
I freaking hate them so much.
We
I think
all do.
I think they're done, but what do you think of week 11, the first matchup against the Chiefs?
For me, just like last year, we beat them here at home.
Bam.
They're over. They're done. I don't think like they had so many close games last year. That's going to be flipping on them, and those close games, I think they'll go 50-50 on them, and it won't happen again to us this year because we'll correct that issue right away.
Right.
The blocker not being able to block the guy defenders so that he get through and block the extra points or the field goals.
Oh yeah,
That's not going to happen again this year.
no. They got rid of that coach last year. In the
They
season,
did.
right?
Yeah, they fired him.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Heck yeah. And I think the main reason why I hate them so much is like even like the last 8 years, it's like we would barely lose to them, even when we weren't like that good, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's more frustrating about it. But like you said, we're gonna correct all the mistakes now, and that's gonna flip over to a dub.
So we get a bye week on is that Thanksgiving, week 12?
Yeah.
Week 12.
You know what I love about this though is that having that bye week so late into the season,
Yeah,
just is going to help these players that have any type of sprains, little injuries here or there. That's only going to get them ready for the last 6 games of the year.
yeah.
I love this. I hate when we have those early buys. It does no justice to the team.
Right.
Right.
No, it's the
we even have that mini bye before the Chiefs game too, because we play the Raiders Thursday night, and then it's 10 days until we play the Chiefs, and then after that we have a bye. Do you think that could mess up their mental a little bit though, like knowing that they're gonna have some time off?
No, I don't think so. For me personally, I think what's going to happen is it's going to give them that little bit of rest, especially at the time of the season that they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, no, just relax and then grind.
If you think about
after
it,
the bye week.
how you just said that little mini bye, and then we play a game, and then we have a bye week.
Yeah.
The schedule guide's kind of like nice to the Broncos this year, which I love, especially the way it's set up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
definitely.
Like then they could cruise and grind the last 6 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Week 13, Washington in Washington.
Sunday.
That's going to be another tough one. They went deep in the playoffs. Sunday night football in Washington. How do you feel about that matchup?
You know, and this is what I was talking about earlier about the comparison to John Elway, Dan Marino type of matchup, and seeing these two young quarterbacks, they're the same draft class, and they're already comparable to who was going to win the offensive rookie of the year. And just because Jaden Daniels had the he had the actual advantage there at the beginning of the season. He was already so high and putting all those numbers up. And Bo Nix started off slow. And Bo Nix only progressed. He got better and better throughout the year itself. Jaden Daniels, he kind of leveled out. He wasn't there all the way at the end, and that's why Bo Nix was winning the offensive rookie of the year and all that. So, but for this particular game, it's going to be a good, high-scoring game for both teams. Just because of the offensive power that they have, and now what we have. But I think we're going to end up losing this game on the last possession of the game.
Ooh. Yeah, I could see something like that happening. Then they take then after week 13 going into week 14, they take it to the Sin City, Las Vegas, December 7th, week 14 against the Raiders.
That might be a good week to go to Vegas.
Yeah, that was the first week of December. What are your predictions for that game? After a loss, possibly traveling all the way out east, going out west to Las Vegas. the Broncos?
The Broncos are going to be mad if we lose to a close game. They're going to be hungry for that victory. And the next opponent happens to be the Raiders.
Yeah.
They're just going to take it out on them. We'll just go out there in Sin City and have some fun.
Yeah, like we always
Raiders
do.
punching bag.
Right.
Yeah, I like the way you think.
Yes.
Bronco Libre.
There we go.
I like that.
So let's count it down. By week 14, we have it projected to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-3. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
9-3.
Yep.
By week 14. That's good.
Yeah.
Should almost be in the playoff hunt in the race. Yeah, but and then just taking care of those division teams, that just helps you with your division and winning your division.
Yeah.
We should be in good business there. All right, taking it off to week 15, December 14th, at home against the Green Bay Packers. What are your predictions for the Broncos versus Green Bay in week 15?
This is going to be another tough game for the Broncos. With the Green Bay Packers finally picking a positional player in the first round as a wide receiver, which they have not done in over 20 years, which is only going to help Jordan Love. And I think that's what they needed to do for him. And they're going to be tough, but I feel like we're going to be a little bit better, and we'll be out with the victory.
Victory in week 15. Then taking it back home, I like how we have like these little back-to-back weeks at home,
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. December 21st, week 16, we welcome home Travis Hunter, the number 2 pick from the Jacksonville Jaguars. We host the Jacksonville Jaguars here at home. What do you think of that matchup?
Jacksonville is still not a good team. Really, who's going to be getting the ball to Travis at that point? Is Sunshine going to be there? Is he going to be actually healthy for the year?
By that time, by week 16,
yeah.
Also, are they going to let Travis play both sides?
I feel that they will. I think he's going to be starting off as a cornerback. He needs to be there 100% cornerback. And then part-time wide receiver if they're going to do that with him. And I know he's going to push that. But overall, they don't have enough firepower on offense or defensive side besides Travis Hunter. So with that being said, it's going to be an easy victory for the Broncos.
Definitely. Yeah. Then that leads us. Christmas time. They announced this one. It was one of the first announcements for another Thursday night football. Have we had multiple Thursday night footballs in a season before?
Last year we did.
Last year we did.
The Saints and the Chargers.
Oh, yeah. Thursday night football. We're going against Kansas City in Kansas City. Thursday night football. So 4 days after the Jacksonville beatdown. Yeah.
So that one for me, that's going to be like another hard game itself. You're going into KC. It's December. It's super cold in KC. If it's going to be anything, it's going to be a close game. But I feel like KC might take that game away.
Well, historically, the Broncos have never played at home on Christmas, and we have a 2-2 record on the holiday. So we're flatline even, 2-2 on, and so I think it could be a toss-up. It just kind of really depends. Hopefully everyone's healthy. It could be one of those ones. What if we're just leading the division and it's just like, you still want to win your division games, and at that point in time, it's real deep in the season, so there could be so many factors, or it could really be playoff implications in that one.
And I feel like that could be if we had any tiebreakers with the division, and that's a win that we need, especially since I think it's going to be between us and the Chargers that are going to be vying for the number one spot in the league. Or not the league, but just in the division itself. But that is an important game that we need to have because that's a tiebreaker, especially for the division itself.
Yes, definitely. Then that leads us to our last game of the season, Week 18. We host the Chargers once again.
The first game and the last game. And like just how I was just saying, like I feel like that is going to be a game where it's going to decide the division. And because it's coming here, coming home, the crowd's going to be there. Me, you are going to be there. We're going to be cheering super loud. Because we're going to make sure that the Chargers are not going to be able to do anything within our home stadium. And we're going to be out there and we're going to take the victory, and that's going to give us the division title.
Hell yeah, baby. We're going to be celebrating. Because what do they say in the NFL? You get 3 sets of shirts. You get the division shirts and hats.
Yeah.
Then you get the conference shirts and hats. Then you get the Super Bowl, baby.
Heck yeah. And we need to collect
all
three.
So what is your prediction? I did a prediction last year and we posted it. But what do you got?
I have what is it? 12 and 5 or 13 and 4.
I like that. I'll probably finalize mine tonight, but I mean I'm in agreement with that. I mean, yeah, like the toughest part of it is at the beginning of the season, which I think is good, that way we get all that toughness going against Philly, going on the road, going in London, doing all that. And, by that time, we'll be super battle tested because then we have to go back-to-back division games, Raiders, then Chiefs. By the bye week, I think we'll see the true identity of this team. And
Absolutely.
And I have a good feeling that we'll be in good shape.
I agree with that 100%. And the way that the schedule is set up, it is set up so perfectly for us.
Yeah.
That I just love it. It's just like the scheduling gods were just like, all right, Broncos, we're giving you here. Here's a nice easy schedule for you. Just take advantage of it.
Yeah, no, we definitely have to take advantage of it. I have a question for you. What teams in the AFC are teams that we have to worry about this season and even in looking in the postseason, would you say? What teams are probably the most threat to us?
I'm going to have to say the Ravens still.
Ravens.
I think there's going to be another top team that's still going to be out there. They still have Derrick Henry. They just paid him. They actually paid him a lot of money here for a running back over 30 years old.
Yeah.
So it's going to be they just set that president with him. But he's going to be that guy, that team that we still have to watch out for because they're going to be tough. Even though we don't play them this year, they're going to be tough.
Well, yeah, they're going to be tough. They're going to be doing numbers. And it probably the best way I could compare it to is kind of like it's kind of like their last tour ride too. They're putting it all out there. They're betting on Henry. They're paying him. I think if they don't get something done or go deep in the playoffs this year, I think. What do you think? Harbaugh would be gone, or they might kind of blow that team up, or because I mean they've kind of you've had the MVP. He's won the MVP. Lamar Jackson. They've done all the things except for make it to the big dance.
Right.
Yeah. So I think time is ticking on them, on the Ravens, on Baltimore. Shout out to
them maybe Baltimore. More years.
Baltimore. Yeah. Shout out to Ashley or Theo.
She's a Baltimore fan. Our friend.
But, I give them 2 years. If they don't do anything within the next 2 years, then I think it will be a type of rebuild for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Broncos country, we don't have realistic expectations. Real Denver Foos, real fans, our expectation is to win the Super Bowl, correct?
Yeah.
Hey, Broncos country, if you're a true Broncos country and so forth,
yeah.
We have a prediction of 20-0 every single year.
Yeah.
That's like my Bronco Tiz says all the time. Let's go 20-0.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then just positivity, baby.
Oh yeah.
All the way.
And that's what all you do is to manifest that. And it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Any given day.
Any given Sunday, anything can happen. Also,
True.
Bronco Libre, do you have an announcement to make? You created a new fan club for Bronco fans here locally in the city?
Yes, I did. I created a fan group. It's called Poodle Broncos de Denver.
Yeah.
It is going to be a Latin for the Latin community itself. But everyone is welcome to join. Everyone's welcome to come in. What we're trying to do now is now that the schedule has been released, I'm going to be working with the Broncos to host some watch parties.
Nice.
So that could be official watch party stuff, so that they can give us like a watch party kit. Give us like towels, rally towels, stickers, cups, and all that. What I seen what they were giving out last year for some watch parties. So I think that's what they're trying to continue to do that as well.
Definitely.
The thing that we did have here, I feel like as a focus of the Latino part itself. That's why the Broncos did ask me to try to push me along to set that up. And I'm here working with you guys to help get that set up. We're in partnership with that so that we can get the Latino community and bring everyone together.
Definitely. I mean, representation is important, and I feel we both feel equally that. I mean, most of Broncos country is represented by our gente and our people here locally. You know, not only all across to Mexico. Shout out to everybody in Mexico, Broncos and Espanol and everyone else. But yeah, no, we're gonna be putting on for Denver Foos here locally and in the state. There's all across the state. To Pueblo, all the way down to the San Luis Valley, even in New Mexico, bud.
Yeah, that's where I was born at.
Yeah. No, so we're excited about this partnership, and we're gonna be right there along Bronco Libre every step of the way, guys. So make sure so you created the page on Facebook, correct?
Correct.
What's the name of the page?
It's Poodle Broncos de Denver.
Puro Broncos de Denver. Yeah, let's go. Let's stay tuned, everybody, to updates on that, watch parties, etc. And follow the page and just vibe with us, baby. This is a whole new venture that we're doing together with Bronco Libre.
Yeah.
And it's only sky's the limit, baby. It's gonna be amazing.
That's what I love about it.
Any other comments on the schedule, or just this season? What you project for this season? Your predictions.
You know, I feel like PS2 can come back again and win Defensive Player of the Year. That's something that they're gonna have to steal from him because he's gonna go out and show out again. And I think Bo Nix can have a good ring with MVP. If he's going to have the projection, the numbers that I see possibly doing, and what his potential is, he could be vying for MVP itself. And how great would that be to see him get it in year two?
Yeah, that would be amazing. Definitely.
I think my favorite part of the schedule is like the end. Because there's three out of the 4 games are at home.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. Not only right before that, though, that cool little like break, bye week and all that. And I think it's just going to end off excellent.
And I think we get home field advantage for the playoffs. I mean, like I said, who's the only other threat really that we'd have to worry about? I mean, shit, we could shoot for #1 seed, really. I mean, just the Ravens. Who else? I mean, everybody else, any big threat is in our own division. And as long as we take care of our division, take care of the Chiefs, take care of the Chargers, we're home free, baby.
Gravy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the Texans, if they start, they're still a young, unproven team, which with a good young quarterback that they could show some. But I don't really see any other team, like in the years past where you have the Steelers and the Patriots with Big Ben and Tom Brady, like they were always dominant, and it was always a force to be reckoned with. I don't really see that right now, currently in this NFL climate.
Right.
Even Aaron Rodgers, what's going on with him at the Jets? Like, is he?
Well, they released him.
Oh wow,
so he's a free agent right now.
Oh wow.
There's been talks that he might sign with the Steelers.
Oh wow. And then Russell Russell Wilson is with New York, right?
Yep.
Or who's
Yeah, he's
so
got
what's
he's
with
Giants.
him? Oh, so
So
he's gonna get a
I
homecoming,
think that's
too.
why it's a trap game, like I was telling you earlier about us back
oh
in London.
no, yeah.
Oh, fudge.
He's
That's
gonna
funny.
be pissed. He's gonna want his revenge against us.
But you also have to think is that the Giants
Are we gonna get a
also
Sierra
have
concert?
Jameis Winston.
Uh-huh.
That's there. They have like three different quarterbacks there that are now, but they just signed Russell. And I still have to look into that because they signed him to a $10.5 million contract. I'm wondering if that is part of the contract that will take away from what we owe him as well.
Right. Man. It's crazy how time just goes. You don't want to get on?
Get
Oh,
on.
feeling it.
All right. Right on. Wow, man. I like I said, I don't see any reason why the Broncos don't get the #1 seed or at least the top 3 seed in the whole AFC this season. Seriously. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
agree.
as
I
long
agree.
as we have a very young team, I mean, we have a poised quarterback. He only got better all season, you
Yeah.
guys. Oh my gosh.
what I was saying earlier.
I mean,
That-
I feel
that-
more
like-
confident.
He came into the league a grown man, basically.
I
you know.
feel as confident with him as we ever had with Peyton.
Yeah.
Like I feel confident. Like
yeah.
truly
Or even
confident
Elway, like, yeah. Just,
in the young
I
group
trust-
that they have.
yep, I trust that he's gonna put in the work and shoot, I mean, the progress he made just in his first year was amazing, right? You hardly
agree.
see that with any rookie quarterbacks. Or even second or third year quarterbacks.
And that's so actually true because like I was saying earlier, Bo Nix, how you guys are saying, just got better and better when the year went on. Jaden Daniels plateaued.
Yeah.
So he started to fall a little bit. But you just saw Bo Nix kept on going up and up. And then this upcoming year, Sean Payton is not going to allow these guys to be complacent. He's going to make sure that these guys are going to be ready, hungry to play this year. Now that you have to remember that I don't think Sean Payton gave Bo Nix a complete playbook either. He's going to open it a lot more this upcoming year. And teams are not going to be able to game plan for us because they have not seen certain plays, certain formations and whatnot. So it's going to be exciting just to see this upcoming year we're going to have. And we have some dogs that are in here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, man.
It's only May and now I mean that's like the
I
truth
don't think I've been so excited
for
and
the
ready.
Broncos in like 10
in a
years
long
since
time,
Peyton Manning.
right?
I mean we like Denver Foos, we still get up for the Broncos and you know, prophesize when the schedule comes out. You know, we always think 20-0 for sure. Like you know, but before we got Bo last year, you
Yeah.
know that I'm not gonna lie.
I would get
that
the
excitement
We would
started.
get the question right now. Are you guys ready for the Bronco season?
Yeah.
I'm like, not really.
Right. And I think we're finally ready again. Like that passion is back. Bo Nix just pulled up on the scene and he did the damn thing, and I could only see him going up from here. Really, I mean,
Same.
it's amazing. And Sean Payton, he's got his guy. He's got his team. He has his all of his
Right.
coaches. He had you know. When he came in, it was I think they're all on the right path as far as the organization, the ownership, the GM, everyone. They're like, okay, we have our people. We have our people in place, and they trust in everyone to do their job and get it done.
And you can just already feel the energy though.
Yeah.
Even with the schedule release, even during the draft, you just feel the energy from Broncos country, which we haven't had in a very long time. And that's what I think that excites us so much more this upcoming season is because of these expectations. Because over the last 9 years, we had those expectations. We're like, oh man, we're like, what are we going to do this time? What are we going to do this year? Who's going to show up? Who's not showing up? But we have these expectations because we are excited to actually watch these guys play.
Yes, definitely. What any specific jerseys you're gonna be rocking this year? Are you planning on getting any specific players' jerseys this year to rock? I mean, you know, they sold out. So last year we had new uniforms, new jerseys, and they sold out of all the Bo Nix jerseys all last year at Mile High Stadium. What do you think of that?
Which is awesome. And it's also because the new jerseys are the ones that it came as well. One thing that I do about this upcoming year as well is that the NFL passed that rule where we're going to be able to play or actually what up to four games for alternative jerseys and whatnot, and helmets and whatnot. So not only that, getting that out there, people being able to see that more, especially on those primetime games. Those I feel like when the Broncos are going to be using those. And the sales are going to go through because Broncos country is just going to go in and buy whatever new is out there. And I feel like PS2 might be the guy just because he's the defensive player of the year that he'll be sold out.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I know. I'm on the fence because I didn't hop on it right away because I want the official one, you know?
Yeah.
And they only made the only one that Nike made was the throwback of a PS2, and those things sold so fast. I didn't even have a chance to even purchase one. So I mean, whatever official one they have, hopefully a Bo Nix or a PS2, because they didn't even make of the new jersey. They didn't make an official of the new jersey. No.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know which one they're gonna pull out this year. If it's either gonna be Bo Nix or PS2, which probably PS2. I mean, he got the defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
But then also, Bo Nix was the #1 selling
They
jersey
might do both.
for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Or it sold out so quick.
Doesn't it just go off of like sales, right?
I think so.
From
So
year to
we'll have
year to
to
year.
see whatever they do. And then they usually will probably just do the orange. They haven't really did an official white one, like the $350 one, a white one. You'd only have to get it in those other tiers, like the screen printed ones or like the swingman looking one. I do want a white jersey. Them white ones, I love how they incorporated more orange in our white jerseys than before.
Yeah.
Same.
Because it was just like that thin stripe of orange that was on it, barely.
Yeah.
A lot better. These guys got to make their own legacy in the new jerseys.
Yeah. How do you? I mean, I love them paying homage to the old Broncos, the 1977 Broncos country. But I feel like it's perfect timing to have new jerseys, new quarterback, new regime, new ownership, just a new era of the Broncos. You know, and they're gonna have their own identity with these new jerseys and new helmets and I love the mix matching of it all. I love it.
That's
It's
what
so
I love
exciting.
about it too, because like if you look at all the different mock-ups of it, they all look good.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't say that in years past. Where you had like the orange and blue tops, the navy blues that they've had before. They didn't look that great. But the way that the uniform styles they have now, all of those look awesome. Any kind of combination that we have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they definitely designed it that way where you could have any combination.
Yeah.
And it looks good.
El Bo Nix.
We got one right here in the barbershop, Bo Nix.
There we go.
But look at that. Look at his mask too. Did they copy your mask a little bit?
Hell yeah.
Look at these.
They
right
did
here.
have to consult with me because of that little like swoosh thing. Like they call it a little mountain thing, but you could see really it's right there.
Yeah, there you
Hell
go.
yeah.
There you go. That's amazing. But this Bo Nix right here is sick. I love the little mountain aspects of it.
And I mean, you know what those represent right there, right?
Yeah, isn't it the map on a map, like the elevation?
No, it's not.
No,
So
it's
those
not.
little triangles right there represent the three Super Bowl victories that we have.
Oh,
okay. Oh, yeah, baby.
Tack them on, baby.
Tack them on.
Yeah.
No, and I love how they've incorporated 5280 into it because, I mean, the Nuggets, they've done a great job over the past few years incorporating 5280, where it's funny. You know who's really from Denver when they're like, "What's 5280 mean?"
Yeah,
like,
what does that mean?
if you don't know what that is, then that kind of just shows that you're not truly from the Mile High City. But I think it's amazing that the Broncos, Broncos have. I mean, we've always incorporated it as far as calling the stadium Mile High and being a Mile High and like that. but I don't really recall too much Broncos, the organization, incorporating 5280 and everything that they do.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Until
did
just
that.
now.
Yeah, until just
Right.
now. And it's kind of like, well, yeah, I mean, the Broncos are the 5280 team,
Yeah, I
not
mean,
the
if-
Nuggets.
if-
I mean,
yeah.
we all of them are, but
Right.
that we should have been pushing 5280 with the Broncos.
Right.
I think a long time ago. It's kind of funny how we just never
I
did.
think they were just comfortable with just saying mile high, a mile high.
Yeah.
You know.
And it also goes back to ownership.
You know,
It still goes back to that, especially the last years of Pat Bowlen, where he wasn't really in control anymore. And it was now with Joe Ellis that was in control. That did all that. It didn't really do much for the team during those years
Mhm.
until we actually had the ownership who cares about the team, because you see it. They spend money. They are there for the players. They're here for the fans. They've already proven that. And they're just giving back to the community, and they feel like by doing this is going to be setting that up for us in the future.
Definitely. I'm so excited. We are how many weeks away? Do you have a
I didn't calculate it.
and then our preseason game is we're gonna be home. We're gonna be facing the Cardinals. It says.
I saw it come out, but I didn't actually look at it.
Yeah, the Cardinals. It's the first preseason game against the Cardinals. I don't know where the other ones are.
I think it's just one more since we have 9 games here.
Right.
Or it might be two road.
Mm.
So do you think they'll eventually eliminate the preseason and do more games?
I don't. It could be. But again, that's when the players say, "Well, I want more money now."
Right.
Give
I
it
don't
to
know.
them.
What do you
Give it
think?
to them.
I think it should just be 2 preseason and just get it in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, why are we gonna waste 3 weeks of messing around
Mm.
and then make the cuts after week 2? Oh, really make it all crazy.
Just have like 75 players on your
or
team.
something.
Going into week 1 and week 2.
Yeah. Shit. Well, man. Well, thank you so much, Bronco Libre, for coming on and
course.
breaking
Thank you,
down the
guys.
schedule with us. We're excited. Guys,
Yeah.
make sure you guys follow Bronco Libre and stay tuned with, tell them again.
Puro Broncos de Denver.
Yeah.
Puro Broncos de Denver.
That I just created. I'm gonna be going getting on all the social medias. Just wanting to get established first on Facebook so that we can create events and do all that. But hey, let's go ahead and support the organization. This is all about the Broncos. This is bringing football community together. So that we have one common love, the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Right on. Well, we're going to have Bronco Libre on a lot more, guys. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for all tuning in.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next one. We have another guest here. We're going to be going up live again here at 7 o'clock, guys. So stay tuned. Nuggets are about to be on. All right, Denver, let's go, baby. You already know.
Go.
Have a good night, Bronco Libre.
Good
We
night.
love you.
Love you too.